guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is very important to know, and I hope you guys find important as well. So today we're going to discuss the topic, do you need a lawyer if you get in trouble at school? We're talking about suspensions, expulsions, and when you should definitely consider legal help. If you've ever gotten called to the principal's office or know someone who has, you'll want to stick around for this one. Getting in trouble at school isn't just a slap on the wrist anymore. Some discipline can go on your school record, affect college admissions, or even bring in the police. That's why it's super important to know your rights and know when a lawyer can help protect you and your rights. Let's break down the different kinds of trouble that might get you called in or kicked out. Detention or in-school suspensions are usually handled internally. No lawyer needed, but pay attention. It might be a sign of a pattern starting. School suspensions are more serious. It's when you're temporarily banned from school, and it can stay on your record, and in some states it can even affect your driver's license. Expulsion is definitely more serious. Expulsion means being removed from your school for the rest of the semester, the year, or longer. This can affect your future a lot. Colleges will see it, employers might too. And if you're facing expulsion, you should seriously consider getting some legal help. Lastly, we have school resource officer involvement or arrests. If the police get involved or you're arrested for doing something that happened at school, like a fight, threats, drugs, or vandalism, you're now dealing with the juvenile justice system. This is a time where a lawyer is definitely needed. Do schools have to tell you your rights? Did you know that you have legal rights at school? Yeah, thanks to something called due process. In public schools, the school can't just suspend you or expel you without giving you a written notice of what you're being accused of, a chance to explain your side, and a hearing in serious cases like expulsion. But here's the catch. Schools don't have to give you a lawyer. That part is on you and your family. Now we're going to talk about expulsion hearings and how they work. If you're facing expulsion, your school will likely hold a disciplinary hearing, also called a due process hearing. Here's what usually happens. The school presents evidence, you get a chance to respond, sometimes with witnesses or documents, and a panel or administrator makes a decision. This can feel like a mini court case, and that's why a lawyer or advocate can really help. They can question witnesses, help you prepare your statement, and make sure that the school is following all rules as well. When do you consider a lawyer? When should you actually talk to a lawyer? And let's discuss a few scenarios where that might seem necessary. If you're facing suspension for more than a few days, if the school is threatening expulsion, if you're accused of something criminal like drugs, weapons, threats, or violence, or if your parent or guardian feels overwhelmed and unsure about the process. Some schools might try to pressure you to just sign something to avoid a hearing. Don't do that without understanding the consequences. So here are some options for free or low-cost legal help for students. Lawyers can be expensive, but the good news is there are resources for students and families who can't afford one. Here are some of your options. Local legal aid offices are a great option, especially because they're much cheaper than your typical private lawyer. Public defender's offices if it's criminal. Education advocacy groups like ACLU or the Children's Law Center. And some law school clinics offer free help. Also, some states have special education rights for students with disabilities, like if you have an IEP or a 504 plan, you may have even more protection. Know your rights at school. Besides getting a lawyer, knowing your basic rights can help you stay ahead of trouble. You have the right to know what you're being accused of, defend yourself at a hearing, bring a parent or adult with you, and ask to see your student file and appeal certain disciplinary decisions. Every school district has its own student code of conduct, and it's usually online. It lists all the rules and consequences. It's boring, but read it. Here's some final tips. If you're in trouble at school, this is what you probably should do. Stay calm. Don't argue or talk back. It can be used against you. Know what you're being accused of. Ask for details in writing. Call a parent or guardian. Don't go through it alone. Ask about your right to a hearing. Don't just accept a punishment without understanding it. If it's serious, talk to a lawyer, especially if it's an expulsion or a criminal charge. That's all we have for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like or a comment down below and share this with a friend if you think they could benefit for it. I'm Yasmin, your go-to for all things teen and law related. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.